The middle class works harder than almost anyone. And yet, decade after decade, they stay in exactly the same place. It isn't bad luck, and it isn't a lack of effort. It's a set of invisible traps, and once you see them, you can't unsee them. It starts with one quiet decision most people never question: trading time for money. A salary feels safe, but it has a ceiling. There are only so many hours in a day, and the moment you stop working, the money stops too. Then comes the first trap: lifestyle inflation. Every raise, every bonus gets absorbed almost instantly. A nicer car, a bigger place, better everything. The paycheck grows, but so do the bills. It's just a bigger, more comfortable cage. The wealthy do the exact opposite. When their income rises, their spending stays flat. And that growing gap between what they earn and what they spend, they invest every bit of it. That quiet gap is where fortunes are actually born. The second trap: buying liabilities that look like wealth. The shiny car, the newest phone, the status symbols. They feel like success, but every one of them quietly takes money out of your pocket, month after month, for years. The rich buy assets first, things that put money in. Investments, ownership, income that shows up whether they work or not. And then, only then, they let those assets pay for the luxuries. They buy the goose before the golden eggs. The third trap is fear. Fear of investing. So the money sits in a bank account, feeling safe. But inflation is always working in the background, quietly shrinking what that money can buy. Safe cash slowly bleeds value every single year. The wealthy fear the opposite. They fear not investing, because they know idle money is a melting ice cube. Do nothing, and it simply disappears. So they put every dollar to work before it can melt away. The fourth trap may be the deepest of all. The middle class works for money their entire lives, but they never flip it around. They never make their money work for them. And so they push the same boulder up the same hill forever. Because a single dollar can only live one of two ways. You can spend it once and it's gone forever. Or you can employ it and let it work for you, tirelessly, for the rest of your life. Every dollar is a tiny employee waiting for a job. The fifth trap: debt used for consumption. Financing things that lose value. The car, the vacation, the gadgets, at brutal interest. You end up paying far more to own things worth far less. It's wealth flowing in reverse. The rich use the very same tool, debt, but pointed the other way. They borrow to buy assets that pay the loan back for them. Same lever, opposite direction. One version builds a prison, the other builds a machine. And the final trap is the quietest: comfort. A steady paycheck is just comfortable enough that you never have to change. No crisis, no push. And so the years slip quietly by. Comfort, it turns out, is the silent killer of wealth. Here's the thing that ties it all together. None of this is really about income. It's about the system you run. Give two people the exact same salary, but two different systems, and 30 years later, they live in two completely different worlds. So there they are, trading time for money, lifestyle inflation, buying liabilities, fearing the market, working for money instead of the reverse, consumer debt, and comfort. 7 quiet traps, and not one of them requires a low income to spring shut. Escaping was never about earning more first. It's about flipping the system. Spend less than you make, buy assets before luxuries, and let time and compounding do the heavy lifting. You don't have to fix all 7 today. Just flip one. This is education, not financial advice.